It is rare and hard to find someone who is always giving their 100% best in academics, extracurricular activities, volunteer work, leadership roles, and yet still manage to wake up every morning showering everyone with a high-spirited and friendly smile. The valedictorian this year took 5 AP classes, was involved in Associated Student Body as Class Secretary junior year and President for senior year, in National Honor Society as Treasurer her junior year and Secretary her senior year, and also actively participates in Mu Alpha Theta and Model Congress. Along with her many leadership roles, she also has been involved with Yearbook as the senior class editor, and nothing stopped her from participating in soccer and tennis, being captain 2 years in a row on the latter. I'm proud to congratulate my very own best friend, Tammi Ragan, as valedictorian.
Fellow graduates, faculty, friends, and family. I stand before you tonight faced with the difficult task of trying to say something that will keep your interest and hopefully even be meaningful to you. I recognize my duties as valedictorian to shield you from the same vacant, barren, pretentious husk of a speech we've all seen and heard before. The familiar type where some eager student strolls across the stage before delivering a self-satisfying, grandiose statement, spewing graduation cliches and seemingly profound quotes about life's transition and the real world and the pursuit of true happiness. With this in mind, and with a completely blank Word document, I did what any good student does. I Googled valedictorian speeches. I have to confess that I even YouTubed it a bit. I found the stale and overdone speech about how graduation is not the end, but the beginning. I found the cheesy speeches on dreaming big. I even found a couple valedictorian speeches about Pokemon. The latter actually got me to thinking, for a very brief second, however. I thought, Pokemon, that's perfect. I mean, our class did vote for the Pokemon theme song as the class song. I constantly see my fellow graduates battling each other and talking about which level they are on and how many Pokemon they have. Then the thought of what Mrs. Turner or what Mrs. Butler would do to me if I made the valedictorian speech about Pokemon totally crushed that idea. But it did get me to think about how quirky and just plain awesome the class of 2011 is. Kubasaki's class of 2011 is probably the most diverse class to ever graduate. We have graduates who are Japanese, Filipino, Hawaiian, Korean, Russian, Hispanic, Chamorro. Our class is an experience pretty much in itself. In my 3 years of high school at Kubasaki, I've gotten to know so many incredible and inspiring people. It has truly been a blessing to have shared such a big chapter of my life with this class. Think back to the first day of our last year of high school. Everyone was excited to call themselves seniors and completely anxious for what the year held. The day we got our lockers in senior hall was one to always be remembered. The click of the right combination and the creak of the door opening made everything official. The day we got our off-campus passes and all of your friends piled into just one car just to go to Taco Bell. The day we ordered our captain gown and grad announcements. The day the senior hill and bulletin marked our spot on Kubasaki. The day we didn't have to take the Terra Nova and instead started bonding with everyone in the class. The day we had our first out of many, many, many senior meetings and grad practices. The day our best friends wrote a novel in your yearbook, bringing tears to our eyes. Finally, the day of graduation, today. I wasn't expecting to cry on graduation or feel this emotional. I thought, I'm finally done with high school. Get me out of here. But seeing the guys look so handsome and the girls look so beautiful in their caps and gowns, the slideshow with the baby pictures and sad music, and my best friends' faces, I can't help but get nostalgic and emotional. Looking back on these 4 years, I see how much high school really did for me, senior year especially. This year I applied to 15 colleges. I was rejected from 14 of them. My last year of high school ultimately taught me humility and grace. I was always used to getting what I wanted, from grades to leadership positions to spots on the sports teams. Not getting into my dream college left me shocked and stunned, but essentially made me all the more excited and grateful for that one college that did accept me and did give me that opportunity. From our accomplishments, successes and failures, studies and sports from high school, we have the skills to learn, aptitudes to succeed, abilities and creativity to make a difference, and drive to work to meet the needs and assist in solving the world's problems. I'm not sure what the future holds for all of us, but we must never forget the lessons and experiences we had while in high school. I'd like to also end with the class of 2011's quote, "Nankura Naisa, live life for a day and it will all work out." We need to do what we love and strive for our best. If high school wasn't the greatest, we need to make sure life after is. Finally, to my fellow graduates who I have walked the same hallways, sat in the same classes, and shared fond memories of the school with, after today, we are no longer high school students, but high school graduates. Our memories spent together have helped define who we are and who we will become. Our experiences over the past 4 years are merely a bump in the road, and if we keep driving, the pavement stretches for miles and miles with endless turns and twists. Now is our time to decide which road we will take, and allow ourselves to finally have the chance to drive as far as we can possibly go. I didn't really mean for this speech to morph into the typical graduation speech, but I guess it sort of did. So let's go back to the beginning. Fellow graduates, in the finest tradition of Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. Catch all of the dreams and opportunities the world has to offer. Congratulations, class of 2011. We finally did it.